Good evening, everyone. I just want to drop a quick message to you and thank everyone for the wonderful 2024 we just experienced. As we close down the foundation for the year, as we wrap up our books and close things out, I just wanted to touch base with you. Thank you for all your support, all of the companies who've supported us through many, many events, all the individual donors who donated to the foundation for Operation Amber Christmas that just wrapped up. I have to say we did 5 hospitals this year. It was wonderful. We actually have more hospitals to help after the new year as well, so we'll keep that process going on. What I'd like you to know is that you can keep donating brand new toys year round. The way it's going to work in the foundation is we'll be making one trip a month to a level 4 children's hospital, and with a van stuffed full of toys for all the kids on the floor. I think that's the best way we can represent who we are to those folks. I know they're already starting to look forward to those trips there, where we're going to hopefully be able to talk with a lot of patients, a lot of parents, hopefully give each one a raffle ticket. So at the end of our visit with them, we'll draw a winner, and we'll give that winner, which will be one of the mom and dads, $1,000 cash to help them with the hospital stay. So just want to tell you some upcoming events coming up. Like we said, we just wrapped up Operation Amber Christmas, and that's going to continue on all year long. We do have the Compassionate Heart Gala next up on our agenda. That will be April 27th of 2025, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's a Sunday. And that will be at the Blue in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We also are finishing up our second grief support session for the year. This year we would have held 26 weeks of grief support for the local community. So I thank Bridie and Denny Fair for all their assistance during that time and helping us out. Third annual Little Britches Golf Classic. This one's going to be at Green Pond Country Club again in Bethlehem. That's August 23rd of 2025. August 23rd of 2025. That's a Saturday. It's a great time. We have the whole golf course. The last year we sold out. It was a wonderful event. Sorry I missed it. I was too busy being in the hospital. As far as my health goes, 2024 has been up and down. Had 2 major surgeries. I'm feeling good right now, and that's all I need. And so far the prognosis looks good. This next year is going to be a challenge, I think, as we move forward with the foundation, because we're going through this rapid growth phase right now. This year we wrapped up the year helping 2,000 children across the country, which is double of what we did last year. I can see us growing even more rapidly, so now we need to start thinking about how do we expand our business accordingly, and we need to grow our effort so that we can service all these folks throughout the United States. It's a good problem to have. We've made some great friends throughout some children's hospitals across the nation. They've reached out in support of us. They've asked us to come in and help some of the things that they're doing because they're pleased with the support that we give our customers in the foundation. So thank you once again. I couldn't do it without all of our board members. Initially, my wife, Michelle, who is a co-heir to this foundation with me. She's just invaluable. Her ideas, her openness, her charm. I guarantee you the board members come and be on our board because of the fact that she's such a great person and she's such a sweet person. And if any of you know me, she beats me hands down. So I'd like to announce some of our other board members and give them credit. Byron and Nicole Bachman are chairpersons for our Little Britches Golf Classic. Fabulous job. Unbelievable. Been incredible in helping us organize that, turning that into a major, major event for the foundation. People love it. They plan on coming back every year. We get so many corporate sponsors for that. It's just incredible, and a lot has to do with the way they've established it, the items we create for that. Nikki does a wonderful job with all the printing pieces of it. She's hooked us up with a wonderful printer who does a fabulous job for us and is now starting to do our bulk mailings for us. And so we thank them tremendously. Sean Bartolacci, Carol Hochreiter, and Larry Hochreiter, they have been a constant with our foundation for many, many, many years. And the work they put in to helping us with the Compassionate Heart Gala, moving things around, carrying things, going out and picking up sponsor items from our sponsors all across the valley. Just an unbelievable team of 3 from that family that we wouldn't know what to do if they weren't there with us. I'd also like to thank Karen Curcio. Karen is one of our original board members. She happened to be Amber's nurse when she was in high school, and I couldn't think of a better person to have on the board than Karen Curcio, because her relationship with Amber helped her through some very difficult times while she was in high school, and even afterwards when she went to college. Kellyanne Folletta. Kellyanne, I know you don't get credit as much as you deserve. You do wonderful pictures. She's our photographer for the foundation, so she goes to a lot of these events and helps us out. Does wonderful photography work. You'll see her at all of our major events out there with her camera, snapping pictures, creating memories for us to store. So Kellyanne, thank you so much. Mary Jo Labar. Wow. There's not enough to say about Mary Jo Labar and Spears Meats. They have been a dedicated sponsor and part of our board for many, many years. Their charity towards us has been incredible. We thank them for everything they donate. They donate a house for our foundation to raffle off at the gala every year. And so thank you so much for that. Just a wonderful family. Then we have Jenna Thomas and Jolene Zimmerman, who are 2 of our latest members that have come on, both with banking backgrounds. So they've given me an additional assistance on how we should have our accounts set up, how the money should be accounted for. And we also use a CPA firm that does all of our accounting work for us. So a shout out to Mark Kukla in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. He does that at no cost, and we're deeply appreciative of all of his hard work that he puts in to support the foundation. And wrapping that up, I hope I didn't forget anybody, Keith and Jeannie Vanek. Dear friends of mine. They're so involved with everything. The gala wouldn't be the same without them. Our golf classic wouldn't be the same without them. They're just a common, steady force in helping us get through a lot of the things. Jeannie is one of the ones that helped us get our very first billboard on Route 191, which is down now, but we'll have another one coming up soon in a different location. But she's helping me from the marketing perspective and reaching out to as many companies as we can to spread the word. She does a fabulous job for us. And Keith, he's like the master of all things. If I need something done, I give Keith a call and he makes it happen. So the board members, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Michelle and I could not do this without you. You are so vital to our organization. The integrity and hard work you bring to the foundation, I think, exemplifies who we are as an organization. I'm so proud to have each of you on our board. You represent our family well, and you represent, most importantly, Amber and her mission and everything that she tried to accomplish in her life. As we move forward, we're looking for a lot more great things to do this year. I'm so excited about what the future holds. I think we're going to have to go full-time with this foundation pretty soon, because right now I'm putting in a lot of evening hours. As you can tell, here I am on New Year's Eve wrapping up the books for the foundation. But I've loved how it's grown over 8 years. I think Amber would be ecstatic if she saw what came about through her wish in the final moments of her life. I miss her so much. I miss her every single day. I am blessed because I get to say her name many, many times during the course of a day, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Amber, if you're listening in, keep watching over our foundation. Keep watching over the kids we serve. These kids need our help. They need our prayers. They need our support. It breaks my heart to see little ones suffer so badly, but we'll be there for them. We'll help any way we can to help make it a little smoother for them and mom and dad. Part of the difficulty is dealing with some of our terminally ill kids. These are kids who've struggled for life for many, many years, and will go home early. But mom and dad are still with them, and this is what we focus on as a foundation. We try to support the mom and dads here who are dealing with horrific situations. I have to say, I think what we're doing is working. The people we work with, they seem to be responding well to it. I think the average right now is 90% of all families who lose a child will end up in divorce. We've been doing this for 8 years, and we've lost 0 families to divorce. The ones that have engaged us about a year before the child passes, we work with them. We look at their communication plan. We want to teach them about what the new reality is going to look like for them. It's heartbreaking. Each one of these children passing takes a little bit of my heart with me because I see Amber in each and every one of these kids. And I see myself and Michelle in each of these parents' eyes, and we know the depth of their hurt. We've experienced it. We felt it. Amber's been gone 11 years now. It doesn't seem like it's been 11 years, but I don't think there's a moment that goes by that we don't think of her fondly, remember her, and she incentivizes us to continue to pursue her dream. I know she's taking care of these kids for us. They love her for it. My gosh, if you could see their faces when we deliver some of this stuff. And unfortunately, with a lot of the HIPAA regulations today, we don't release some of their names unless mom and dad approve. We try not to put pictures of children on unless mom and dad once again provide us with the pictures. We want to make sure that the family itself feels safe and secure. As we're trying to help them. We don't want to use anybody as a display item, if you will, but we do love to recognize our kids. And one other thing we do before I wrap up for this year is we'll have our scholarships starting to go out in the spring. So if you go to Penargil High School and are a graduating senior, you can submit an application for a scholarship. It's a $1,000 scholarship that we give every year. If you go to Phillipsburg High School in New Jersey, that we give a $1,000 scholarship to as well. Notre Dame High School in Bethlehem, we also give a $1,000 scholarship to them. And there's Immaculate Conception School in Penargil. We give a $1,000 scholarship to them. And we give a $1,000 scholarship to Muhlenberg College for someone who's majoring in psychology, which was Amber's major. The goal of Amber's life was to get a degree in psychology, in which she did from Muhlenberg College, and she was preparing to begin her PhD work at the University of Pennsylvania because they wanted her to come and help at Children's Hospital of Pennsylvania, or Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, so that she can support kids who aren't going to have long lives, but still make sure that the quality of their life is good and that nothing is outside of their reach. And I think Amber proved that with her beautiful 22 years that she spent on this earth. She's helped thousands and thousands of kids because of what she held in her heart when she left the world, and she left this to Michelle and I to pass on to these children. So we share the love we have for Amber with all of these kids across the country. It's something that I will do until my very last day on earth. So continue to help us, continue to support us. There's no greater cause than to help sick children in hospitals. We do the best we can. We actually have limited resources, but it's amazing the number of kids we help when communities come together and work with us to support these families in their time of greatest need. So if you know of a family in your community who's struggling, who has a very sick child, please reach out to them. Ask them, can we help you? Do you need anything? Most of them are going to say, no, we're fine, but they're not fine. They can use your help. So reach out, become part of their family and support structure, and I guarantee you'll find such rewards that only God can grant you. So in memory of my daughter Amber and my whole family, Amber's siblings, Gregory, Andrew, and Mary, and my lovely wife Michelle, I thank all of you for making the Amber Louise Elchert Foundation the success that it is today. And I'm so excited about tomorrow, beginning 2025, and what's forward looking for us and what we're going to be able to do for so many more kids this next year. So on behalf of our family, I wish you a blessed and a safe new year, and may we all prosper through love for one another. I thank you again. God bless you.